Today's book talk is for a three-book series, and this is book one, The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Bador. And I'm going to start with a short selection and then tell you my thoughts about the book. The Birthday Party. Alice's kitten trotted into the room. "My cat!" Alice cried. The room went quiet. But Queen Genevieve said, but that was all she got out before a deep rumbling shook the palace. Goblets and chandeliers trembled, and the kitten began a gruesome transformation. Its limbs stretching and expanding until it stood on two muscled legs, its forelegs having become two lean and powerful arms, and its front paws thick, with claws as sharp and long and wide as butcher's knives. Its face remained cat-like, with a flat pink nose, whiskers, and slobbery fangs. This was no adorable little kitten. This was the cat. Red's top assassin, part human, part feline. Before General Doppelganger or Sir Justice Anders had time to act, before even Hatter Madigan could tumble into blade-spinning action, there came shouts and an explosion from outside the dining room. The heavy double doors blew apart, a wall crumbled, and a horde of Red's card soldiers charged the blasted opening with swords raised. Standing amid the crumbled stone and splinters of wood was a nightmare version of Genevieve, a woman Alice had never seen before. "Off with their heads!" the woman screamed. "Off with their stinking, boring heads!" If you think you know the story of Alice in Wonderland, then this series is going to prove you wrong. Because what if the story you knew wasn't the story that you really knew at all? Alice Hart is celebrating her 7th birthday when a gruesome takeover is being conducted by her evil, malicious, doesn't have a good bone in her body, Aunt Red. Red was supposed to be queen, but she showed too much interest in the black imagination, where one uses their creativity in ways of evil instead of white imagination, that is of purity and goodness. So her sister, Alice's mom, gets the throne, and Red is sent to live on Mount Isolation to fester and stew. Finally, time for revenge is here, and Red murders them all except Alice, who is led to escape through the pool of tears with her mother's bodyguard, Hatter Madigan. They are transported out of Wonderland and into life in 1800s England. Alice loses Hatter and is adopted by the Lytles, who quickly put a stop to the nonsense talk of Wonderland. Alice swears Wonderland exists, but the longer she's in England, the more her imagination fades, and she's left wondering, as are you, what's real and what's fake. Read The Looking Glass Wars to see a different side of Wonderland and to glimpse the lengths some will go for love and for revenge. The line between the two is blurry and will leave you on the edge of your seat in this fantasy novel by Frank Bador. This book has 358 pages. Happy reading!